Mariano Duncan at short, Mickey Morandini at second, and John Kruk at first. Aaron Dalton catching. In the outfield, Milt Thompson in left, Lenny Dykstra in center, and Wes Chamberlain in right.
Took McSherry's mask right off. Big John, there he is. What a good guy.
Yes, he is, and a good umpire.
What a way to start the game.
No balls and 1 strike to Otis Nixon.
This is the ballpark, of course, where John got sick last year during the final LCS game and had to leave. And that was a big disappointment to him, you know, to get in that big a game and then have that happen to you.
2-1 the count to Nixon. Phillies pinch him at the corners. Hollins and Kruk. He has 12 infield hits, 4 bunt base hits this year.
And he really slaps at the ball from the left side. He's much stronger right-handed.
High. You don't want to give him a free ticket. He's the National League's leading base stealer.
No, and he's not a guy that hurts you normally with extra base hits or a long ball. So, you know, you hope Schilling just challenges him here and sees what happens.
He lost him, so Nixon is aboard with a walk. He'll have to be watched. He's stolen 18. He's only been thrown out once.
Schilling does a good job holding runners on. He's developed a very good move to first, and he's quick to first.
Braves team photographer Walter Victor sending along his best to all of his nieces and nephews from DuPont area, Old Forge, and Dunmore. He's high again. 1 ball and no strikes. Blauser batting at .366. That's 5th best in the league. He leads the league in hits with 52. Missing ball 2-2-0.
So he's not throwing the ball real well now either, right out of the chute. That happens with starters sometimes. He doesn't have real good velocity, and as Harry just mentioned, he's kind of high with his pitches.
Terry Mulholland went back for a quick trip to Philadelphia today, and he's back with the ball club. Has rejoined the club. He had inflammation of the foot last night and received medication from team physician Dr. Philip Marone today. He'll throw on the side to see if he will be able to take his next start, which is scheduled on Wednesday in Florida. There goes the base runner. It's a called strike. Strong throw by Dalton, and only the 2nd time this year is Otis Nixon thrown out. Dalton really making a strong throw to nail Nixon. 1 down.
Harry said only the 2nd time. Nixon had a consecutive streak going there. Look at him looking in. Normally you don't see a base stealer on a straight steal look in that way because they lose a little bit. And a very, very close play, and the tag and the ball and the runner there at the same time, and they called him out. I don't know.
Ground ball shortstop. Ooh. Duncan charges, throws Blauser out. That's 2 down.
Here's the throw again. As Harry said, a strong throw. It's a little high. But Duncan has the bag, and now here comes Nixon. See if his hand gets there first. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he was safe.
Yeah, he was safe.
With the umpire, Rich Rieker, making the call. But not on the scorebook. He is out of there. 2 down, and the batter is Terry Pendleton.
Saw that crazy hop on a routine ground ball Duncan just got. This is not a very good infield.
The grass on the grass and dirt field is very fast, and the dirt, it does have some bad hops.
Well, it's nothing like the cow pasture the way it used to be. It was horrible when they had a lot of different events in here. They've tried to make it better. If ever a field needed turf, it's this one.
1 ball and 1 strike to Pendleton, who's hitting a .204. After a long struggle in the early part of this season, he got over that Mendoza line with his 3-hit night last night. A changeup out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Happy birthday tonight to Horace Duke Evans from Douglasville, Pennsylvania. He's 65.
Phillies pitcher John Smoltz. Smoltz, who will pitch against the Phillies tomorrow, is 26 today. Pendleton fouls it off.
Such a big play when you can throw Otis Nixon out, even though it appeared that he's safe, he's out, to start the game, because it changes the whole complexion of the ballgame. The infielders aren't as jumpy. Pitchers and catchers aren't as jumpy. Everything about it, when you can get that base stealer off at the start of a ballgame, is so important. There's Nixon in the dugout.
That's pretty well hit to left field. Thompson back at the track, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. At the end of one, 0-0.
I work Saturdays and Sundays. It's not a job. It's a dedication. I don't think you can teach someone to tune. You just got to practice until it's natural, just like breathing. There seems something mystic about it. So much beauty comes out of music.
Mellon PSFS, you're why we do our very best.
Make a note to make history when the Colorado Rockies come to town for the first time. Friday, June 4th, Saturday, June 5th, and get a big beach towel free 1:35 Sunday afternoon, June 6th. Then it's the Astros, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Order your tickets in advance. Call 463-1000.
The new Lexus GS Luxury Performance Sedan. It not only corners better than the BMW 535i, but it rides smoother. Of course, if you still insist on feeling every pebble in the road, be our guest. See the GS at your Lexus dealer. The price is within reach, too.
After one inning of play, it's the Phils 0 and the Braves 0. Upcoming Phillies telecasts include the final game of this series with the Braves tomorrow at 1, then Monday and Tuesday nights at 7:30 against the expansion Florida Marlins, all on PHL 17 and the Phillies television network. Darren Dalton leads it off for the Phils, Dutch batting at .250 against Greg Maddux' lifetime, including a home run. Overall this year, he's hitting .245. He is tied for third in the league in homers with 8 of them. Ground ball, it's just fair, and Green will make the play himself. So Dalton's out, 1 down. That'll bring up Wes Chamberlain. Wes batting at .270, hit his 3rd home run of the year here last night.
A little different, Harry, than last night when you read after 1 when it was 4-3 and nobody could believe it.
Amazing.
This one a little more like the way you think it would be. No score early in the game here in the second.
Good pitching matchup tomorrow also with John Smoltz against Danny Jackson. Maddux is really a workhorse. In the last 5 years among all major league pitchers, tied for first in starts, second in innings pitched. Fly ball left, not deep. Gant coming on, squeezes it. Tied for second in wins over the last 5 years, third in complete games. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Phillies and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Phillies.
5 straight years pitching 200 or more innings. Tops last year in his career in 268. And you know, he's not a big guy either, but what a workhorse.
He really is. Milt Thompson is a good lifetime hitter against him. .400 his career batting average against Maddux. Overall, Milt hitting at .222. Hard ground ball. Blauser won't get that one. A base hit to left center.
See, that's what I was talking about in the first inning, Harry. That ball at Wrigley Field is sucked up by a shortstop, no problem. And Blauser is getting pretty good out there. That's not his fault. This infield is so fast that he had no chance. And he was playing Thompson up the middle, but the ball's maybe 2 steps to his right. Look how quick it gets by him. He got a good break on that. He got a little leather on it, but as fast as this infield is, and that will not help Greg Maddux as much as it did at Wrigley Field.
That tall grass at Wrigley just eats those hard ground balls up.
Greg Maddux next year, when the stats come out, should have very different numbers on grass. He just won't be able to keep hitters to around 200 or under the way he's been able to do.
Mariano Duncan batting at 222.
Be interesting to see if Maddux changes at all too in this park, whether he tries to get the ball up and sail a little more instead of throwing as many sinker balls as he does. He didn't throw many home run balls last year. He's already thrown 5 this year.
Both pitchers tonight have surrendered 5 homers. Thompson is a base stealer. Milt's 5 out of 5 in the stolen base department.
He only threw 7 home runs last year in 268 innings, and he has 5 already this year.
Wow. Duncan fouls it out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike to Mariano Duncan. We're in the second of a 0-0 game.
Well, Greg Maddux, when he came up with the Cubs, he used to look like the bat boy. He was pitching at around age 20 or 21 and really had that baby face.
Maddux missing, or rather Duncan missing the slider. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball from Greg Maddux, and he can throw the hard breaking ball. He can take something off it once in a while and throw a little slower one.
Goes on the 1-2 pitch, just missing. A stolen base for Milt Thompson. He's 6 out of 6. Got a good jump.
I think both Maddux and Berryhill thought that might have been a strike. As Harry said, it just missed. Thompson with a great jump. Straight steal all the way and beats the plate just by a whisker. Berryhill had a very sore shoulder a couple years ago and had to come back from it. Had rotator cuff problems in the shoulder, and obviously he's throwing well now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mariano Duncan. Inside, it's a full count. So Maddux has a base open now with pitcher Kurt Schilling due to hit next. To come in with a 3-2 fastball.
He had rotator cuff surgery in 1989 near the end of the season, did Berryhill, so it was a ways coming back for him.
Gave him a breaking ball and struck him out to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the second. It's 0-0.
Darren Daulton and the Phillies conclude their weekend set in the land of Dixie with the defending National League champion Atlanta Braves tomorrow on PHL 17. The Braves are stocked with one of the best pitching staffs in baseball, but the Fightin' Phils are hoping to turn the chop shop into chop suey. It's the Phillies and the Braves tomorrow afternoon at 1, only on PHL 17.
We play the Phillies on 17.
Phils Braves tomorrow at 1.
This is $20,000. This is also $20,000. You'd take care of this, wouldn't you? You should take care of your car just as carefully. Bring it to Jiffy Lube, the only place with the experience of servicing 68 million cars. Considering that your car is worth thousands of dollars, experience counts.
We got experience at Jiffy Lube.
It's the backyard, the front porch, Amanda, Lulu, Aunt Gloria, Big D, and the kids' table. Now it's the area code most of your calls go back to. Call AT&T now and you could pay less for them. Spend $40 a month and we'll take 25% off your favorite area code, plus 15% off your other calls. Guaranteed, with no fee. Call 1-800-426-4752. Real savings made simple. Just another part of the I-Plan.
Here's highlights from the Flair All-Star game. Hot liner up the middle. It's off the wall. McRae scoops it up and wings it to Pendleton. Here's the play at the plate. He's safe. Unbelievable. Flair, a game in every pack.
Friday night when the Phillies play Montreal at Veterans Stadium, that's instant vacation night. Pack your bags and be ready to leave on the spot to one of many exciting locations such as Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Boston. Trips are compliments of Rosenbluth Travel, guest quarters in U.S. Air, no purchase necessary to win. Just report to the stadium truck ramp between gates G and H beginning at 6. Trips are for 2. You must be 18 years of age or older. Instant vacation night on Friday night, the Phils and the Expos, May 21st at 7:35. For ticket information, just call 463-1000. David Justice batting at .220. Takes a couple of strikes, nothing in 2 to Justice. He's second in the league in home runs with 9 of them. Now tied for 7th in the league in RBIs with 27.
Hit a 3-run home run off Schilling last year in a game at Veterans Stadium.
One of his 2 lifetime hits against Schilling. He's 2 for 8 lifetime against Kurt with that home run. Struck him out, got him with a breaking ball. Justice goes down swinging, 1 down.
Kurt Schilling's first strikeout of the ball game. And the breaking ball. Schilling will throw 2 kinds of breaking balls also. That's kind of an overhand, slower one that'll throw to more to left-handed hitters. He'll use his slider, the harder one, to right-handed batters.
Here's Ron Gant hitting at .242. Gant with 7 home runs. He has knocked in 20.
Gant has 2 zones a pitcher must stay away from, and they're both up. And Mulholland hit one of them last night, and he didn't miss it. Hit that long home run to left field. He is a great high ball hitter, especially a high fastball hitter.
1 ball and 1 strike to Gant. Right back at Schilling. Good play by Kurt. Throws Gant out. That's 2 down, and that'll bring up Sid Breen.
That was in a good location. The ball was up a little bit, but it was way out over the plate, and that's not one of the areas where Gant will hit it. You see this fastball, and it's up, but watch the location of it. Well away from him. He's a pull-off hitter, so he hits it off the end of the bat back to Schilling.
Sid Breen hitting at .267. Had 3 home runs, knocked in 13. Platoon's at first base, looks at a strike. Chasing the high pitch and missing it, nothing in 2. Two outs and no base runners here in the second of a 0-0 game. Struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Schilling. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We move to the third. Still 0-0.
Talk about their selection. You have all day?
Unbelievable shirts and ties.
If you need it, they have it.
He's a 44 long.
And I'm a tough fit.
Today's man had over 100 suits in his size.
It's like a superstore for men's clothes.
The savings are sensational on the suits of summer at Today's Man. Cotton-rich poplins or featherweight seersuckers beat the heat for just $99. Luxurious linen or tropical wool blends are just $129 or 2 for $199. Today's man, 30 to 40% below better department and men's specialty stores every day.
Upon completing the rear axle of C diagram set using a 9-inch gripping wrench, tighten the C diagram set and secure the frame extenders to the housing mount. Congratulations, you built a tricycle. While the simplest things can be made complex, the challenge is making the complex simple. But that's what we do at Bell Atlantic Mobile, with straight answers, clear explanations, and with no assembly required. Bell Atlantic Mobile, advanced technology and people who make it mean something.
Sunday afternoon, May 23rd at 1:35, the Phillies battle the Expos. And children 14 and under get a really great-looking equipment bag free. Compliments of Super Pretzel. Now, there's a twist. To order tickets, call 463-1000.
Kurt Schilling leads it off for the Phils here in the third of a 0-0 game. Our trivia question of the night, who is the active major leaguer who's had back-to-back 300 averages with 3 different teams? Back-to-back-to-back 300 averages.
Gave me an easy one last night. I'm going to pay for it tonight, huh?
3 different teams. He hit over 300. 3 consecutive years. One ball and 1 strike to Schilling, who's hitting at 125. He's 2 out of 16. Does have an RBI. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Schilling lifetime is a 157 hitter. Got him with a breaking ball. Second strikeout for Maddux. 1 down here in the third. It'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra lined out to deep short, his first time up. Sunday, May 23rd at 1:35, the Phils and the Expos a week from tomorrow, and all youngsters 14 and under get a great equipment bag, full size in red with blue handles and the Phillies logo, compliments of Super Pretzel. Equipment bags for all youngsters 14 and under on Sunday, May 23rd at 1:35. Call to order your tickets easily by phone or stop by one of the many local Ticketmaster locations. 1 strike to Dykstra. Beats the ball foul, 0-2.
Greg Maddux, the pitcher who hit Lenny Dykstra with the second pitch of the season last year. Got everything off to an awful start for the Phillies. Maddux hits quite a few batters. At least he did when he's with the Cubs, because he pitches inside a lot.
Dykstra sends it to right center, and Justice is there. Comes in a little bit to make the grab. 2 down. It'll bring up Mickey Morandini. He doubled his first time up.
You can see the balls that the Phillies have hit tonight. They haven't really hit a ball hard. Maybe Thompson's on the ground. What Maddux does is really take the sting out of the bat, because his ball has such movement, especially his fastball.
One strike to Morandini. Play him well around to the opposite field, and fairly shallow in the outfield, as you can see.
That ball really ran. I mean, that's a fastball. Starts out in the middle of the plate. By the time Morandini swings at it, it's running away from him. Hit it off the end of the bat.
No balls and 2 strikes. Morandini called out on strikes. 3 strikeouts for Maddux. Phillies down in order in the third. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We go to the bottom half of the third. It's still 0-0.
Phone, Mr. Lyons. Phone.
Hello?
That's not me. What? I am shocked. Shocked and appalled. Let me confer with my staff. Federal Express?
Only Federal Express can confirm delivery in seconds and has a tracking guarantee.
Your people received the package at 9:20 a.m.
I'm terribly sorry.
Say no more. Let's do lunch.
Nobody tracks better than Federal Express.
Burt Reynolds talks with the Quaker State team.
Hold on. I got to get my name on the car. My fans are getting restless.
No room.
How about on the big Q?
The big Q stands alone. Stands for quality.
You can't get better protection.
No other oil beats Quaker State.
How about right here?
No way. Red doesn't like to be crowded.
My fans are getting demanding.
All right. We'll go get the painter.
I must have had a hard time finding the painter. Nothing beats Quaker State. It's one tough motor oil.
On the next Time Tracks, Darian gets helped by another cop from the future.
Who are you?
I work for you, sir.
To try to capture Dr. Zombie.
Kill them! Kill them!
On the next Time Tracks, and they control the plague of the 20th century.
Help me.
And only Kane stands in their way.
You will lose now, Sheldon.
On the next Kung Fu, the legend continues.
Wednesday beginning at 8 on PHL 17. Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Bud Light. If you want great taste that won't fill you up but never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. By your Quality Plus Ford dealers who invite you to come in and test drive the brand new 1993 Probe. And by Pizza Hut. Call Pizza Hut Delivery now and have your pizza by the 6th inning. Damon Berryhill leads it off for the Braves. Berryhill hitting at .264, switch hitter, bats left here against Schilling. 1-1 strike. Our trivia question tonight: can you name the active major leaguer who's had back-to-back 300 averages with 3 different teams? Beginning with the fightin' Phils.
He did it with the Phillies. In other words, he did it his first year with the Phillies. And then did it 2 seasons after that.
Yep.
Lonnie Smith.
You got it. Lonnie Smith. The Phillies, Cardinals, and Braves. Missing with a backdoor breaking ball. It's 2-2.
Talk about the blind pig finding the acorn. That was lucky. Ray Tipton's getting tougher.
He can get some tough ones.
Yeah. Well, if I answer those kind, he's really going to make them tough.
Full count to Berryhill.
Berryhill's a little better hitter from the left side power-wise. He's a little bit stronger.
One hopper to Morandini. He waits for Kruk to get to the bag and throws out Berryhill, 1 down. That'll bring up Mark Lemke. Lemke, the switch hitter, hitting at .271.
Really, Lemke, Pendleton, and Nixon are all hitters you really would rather have from the left side. Now, that sounds strange because normally you want your switch hitters from the right side because they have speed. You take that away from them. But these guys, you'd rather have them batting left-handed.
Lemke's hitting .394 right-handed, .216 left-handed.
And he's a lot stronger right-handed. He's more of a put-it-in-play type of hitter from the left side. Right-handed, he can wail on them.
That's surprisingly good numbers against Schilling. 4 for 9 with a home run. 1-1 strike. Missing. It's 2-1. 0-0 ball game. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Phillies have the only 2 hits in the game. High fly ball, center field, not deep. Dykstra there. And he makes the grab. That's 2 outs, and that'll bring up Greg Maddux. As Chris mentioned, a good hitting pitcher. He's batting .316 this year. Lifetime of .189 hitter. He has 2 career home runs. Two outs and no base runners here in the bottom of the 3rd. Beats a foul down the 3rd base side.
Hit a home run last year at Wrigley Field against the Phillies off Kyle Abbott early in the season. Did Greg Maddux.
One ball and one strike to Maddux with 2 outs and no base runners. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Duncan. Maddux retired, and so are the Braves in the 3rd. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. Rich Ashburn joins Chris Wheeler in the 4th. After 3, it's 0-0.
Your world, genuine and true. You're the one who keeps coming through, 'cause you're giving it your best. Proud to be your bud. Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Proud to be your bud. Ooh, yeah. Proud to be your. Proud to be your bud.
She's an assistant bank manager, a real go-getter. But tonight, she's Sally Camp, pizza delivery girl. You see, Sally thinks she has to drive to get great pizza. It's like she's working for the local pizzeria. Come on, Sally. Wake up and smell the mozzarella. Call Pizza Hut Delivery for delicious piping hot pizza. And right now, get a large Neapolitan pizza for $6.99 or 2 for $10.99. Hey, Sal, get off the road and phone it in. Why pick up? Pizza Hut delivers.
Dodge Dakota Sport. One of America's best values. This one has a powerful Magnum V6, automatic, rear anti-lock brakes, cast aluminum wheels, special striping, and more. And after $500 cash back, this Dakota Sport can be yours for under $11,400, which is why one of America's favorite trucks. It's also one of America's best values. So see your nearest Dodge dealer today.
Saturday night, June the 5th, the Rockies are in town, and it'll be photo night at Veterans Stadium. Game time at 7:05. Get those up-close photos of your favorite Phils. It's compliments of Kodak. Come on out early. Picture taking is from 5:45 to 6:15, right down on the field at the Vet. So order your tickets by calling 463-1000, or you can stop by a local Ticketmaster location. That's photo night, one of the most popular promotions of the year, Saturday, June 5th. Rockies at 7:05. John Kruk leads it off here in the 4th inning for the Phillies. Rich Ashburn joins us. Excellent pitching matchup tonight on paper, Whitey, and it has lived up to it so far.
Yeah, by this time last night there were 10 runs scored.
It was out of control last night. Kruk hit a fly ball to left his first time up. Kruk, Hollins, and Dalton to face Greg Maddux, who's given up 2 hits. Schilling yet to give up a hit.
That changeup he throws, he hasn't thrown many of those tonight for strikes. That one was a good one.
And Maddux will throw a lot of fastballs that he runs and sinks, and also occasional breaking ball and changeup. Maddux has not walked anybody. He struck out 3. Runs a fastball away from Kruk, and it's 2-1.
Donna Bailey here tonight. It's her birthday. From Dividing Creek, New Jersey originally.
Hard ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. So Kruk has a leadoff single, makes a big turn at first. Will hang on there with hit number 3 for the Phils.
Kruk got this off the end of the bat, but hit fairly sharply. See Maddux kick a leg out.
Tell you what, Whitey, this feels like a pool table with grass. You know, that ball, is, as you said, he didn't really hit it that hard, and once it gets out there, it really scoots. He is going to miss Wrigley Field as Greg Maddux.
This is going to be this has always been a hard infield, but it's usually been rough.
Well, players think the dirt area is still off, and the grass is really fast. So when you talk to the Phillies infielders, they're not real happy with this surface here. Hollins has lined out a humpback liner snared by Blauser. That was in the first inning with Morandini on at second base, saved a run. Chases a high pitch, foul tip, held on to by Berryhill, and it's 1-1.
Another changeup, high changeup.
Dave Hollins batting at .289 coming into the game, with 5 home runs and 25 runs batted in. 2-1.
The Kramers here from Millersville, PA. They're going to follow the Phillies down to Joe Robbie Stadium in Florida.
Really looking forward to that. We saw that a couple years ago. The Phillies got rained out down there at the end of the exhibition season. 2-1 pitch to Hollins. Taking it high, ball 3.
And from Pine Grove, PA, Renee, Rod, Ron, and Juan Wren. Family here for the weekend.
On deck, Darren Dalton. 3-1 pitch, and he gets it over. Hollins didn't like it. Now the count full at 3-2. Hollins will take a look at Larry Boa to see if Kruk is going to be off on the pitch.
I'm sure he'll be running. The thing here now is for Hollins to get a strike.
Sometimes hitters will chase pitches when they know the runner's going.
Yeah, a lot of times.
And Kruk with a very short lead. Maddux moves over there just in case. Kruk might leave early. That's unlikely with the lead that the Krucker is taking. John Kruk, a leadoff base runner here in the 4th inning. No score. He goes. Long drive, deep right field. Justice back at the wall, and he's going to have room right at the 385. He hauls it in, and Kruk returns to first. Boy, Hollins gave it a long ride, and Justice ran it down.
Didn't quite get it. It was borderline high, but too borderline to take it. See that Hollins did not quite get extended on it.
And the alleys are deep here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. That spot at Veterans Stadium is about 371. That's a home run. Here in dead center, it's 402. Darren Dalton, the batter, he grounded out to Sid Bream at first. He is 0 for 1. Dalton batting at 243. Strike called. Maddux came into the game with just 2 walks in his last 28 innings.
Dalton questioning that. That pitch is outside, but it's been called a strike all night.
No balls and 1 strike to Dalton. Ball bounces away from Berryhill, but not very far, and Kruk cannot advance.
Pitchers aren't dumb. When they get that called strike off the edge of the plate, they keep throwing it out there and keep getting it.
It's one of the first things a player does in a game is find out what the umpire's strike zone is, and then just hope he's going to stay there the whole game. Hitters and pitchers. And John McSherry's a good ball and strike umpire. 1-1. Inside, so Maddux is behind another batter. 2-1. It's a pretty good hit and run situation, and Darren Dalton taking a long look down to Larry Boa to see if they might start Kruk here. 44 pitches for Greg Maddux right now. 26 of them strikes. See if Kruk might go. Nope. And Dalton swings and misses.
It was his changeup again, and it was a good pitch. It was down. See Dutch out in front on this swing. Probably down a little too low.
2-1. Dalton probably thinking he's going to get a fastball, so he swings through the changeup. John Kruk still with a short lead at first base. 1 out in the inning. The on-deck batter's Chamberlain. Dalton fouls it away out of play. Another huge crowd here tonight in Atlanta. All 3 games announced sellouts this weekend. There you see this big crowd. It used to draw maybe that many people for every game the Phillies would play here in a season in the old days. Maybe not that many.
Yeah, you could shoot a cannon through these stands and not hit a soul.
You could hide a fugitive in that upper deck. Not anymore since they started winning. Here's the pitch. It's low, ball 3, so here we go with another full count.
Got a letter from a fan who says he has perfected a machine to call balls and strikes.
Yeah, that should be interesting. Is he going to bring it down, show it to you?
I suppose he would.
See if Kruk goes. There he goes, and the pitch to Dalton. He walked him. A rare walk issued by Greg Maddux. And on at first base now, Dalton moving up to second. is Dave Hollins. Coming into the game tonight, Dalton led the league in walks with 31.
See, he threw a 3-2 change up there that was low. But I think he would rather face Chamberlain with runners first and second than groove one to Dalton.
Especially when he got behind in the count.
Now, this is where West could really mess him up.
Chamberlain hit a fly ball to left his first time up. Pitch is hit foul third base side, fielded by Boa. Well, right-handed batters against Greg Maddux last year hit 177. Left-handed hitters hit 233. So it's pretty obvious he'd rather face right-handed hitter when he can.
Phillies are really chasing a lot of bad pitches from Maddux tonight. Low slider most of the time.
Chamberlain back through the middle, right to Lemke. He might get a double play out of it, and he does. Hit it right to the second baseman. Lemke was jammed and didn't hit it very hard, so an easy double play. In the inning, no runs, a hit, no errors, and the Phils will leave one. We go to the bottom of the fourth, no score.
In the darkest hour, their actions can mean the difference between life and death, even your own.
We've got a helicopter coming in for the injured parties.
Ride along with these real-life heroes.
The suspect is traveling approximately 110 to 120 miles per hour.
The men and women of our nation's highway patrol in an explosive new series that puts you behind the wheel 5 nights a week. Real stories of the Highway Patrol.
Weeknights at 7:30 on PHL 17.
Check out the Honda Civic DX. Check out the Chevy Cavalier VL for $1,800 less. But Honda has a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. So does Cavalier. Front-wheel drive, same here. Fuel injection, likewise. And Cavalier has anti-lock brakes and more horsepower for $1,800 less. But you'll own a Honda, but for $1,800 more. It's your choice, America. Your local Chevy Geo dealers think it's time to rethink your values.
What's new at Mobile? Let's take a look.
Introducing new Mobile Super Plus detergent gasoline. It still cleans fuel injectors and intake valves.
Now it helps keep the very heart of your engine cleaner. Down here, the cylinders and pistons.
So come down to the Big Red O and drive your engine clean with new Mobile Super Plus, the detergent gasoline.
The Colorado Rockies are coming to the bed in June, and on Sunday, June 6th at 1:35, oversized, colorful beach towels featuring the Fanatic, free for all kids 14 and under. Compliments of Mellon PSFS. Special day for everyone, especially the kids as they get those beach towels. So we hope to see you out at the vet on Sunday, June the 6th. Game time 1:35. Don Baylor and the Colorado Rockies in Philadelphia for the first time that weekend. Call 463-1000 for your tickets. Or don't forget the new Center City ticket office at Mellon PSFS. That is at Broad and Chestnut Streets. Going to the top of the fourth inning. Kurt Schilling perfect through the order one time. He did issue a leadoff walk to Nixon, who was thrown out at second base on a caught stealing. So it'll be Nixon, Blauser, and Pendleton to face Schilling. Nixon has now stolen 18 bases out of 20 attempts. Nixon at 325 right-handed, 216 left-handed as he swings and misses. He tries to slap the ball a lot from the left side. He'll also bunt quite a bit.
Tries to slap it by the third baseman or deep short.
Otis runs up and bunts, and it's a good one. See if Schilling can get him. Great play by Schilling, who's really getting to be a good fielder. That was a terrific bunt by Nixon. Schilling got on it in a hurry and got him.
He did just what he had to do, get to it in a hurry, not fumble it, and make a hard, accurate throw. Not a bad bunt for a guy that runs like Nixon, but Schilling bare hand and fired.
Yeah, on grass and dirt, that ball's not going to hop up to you the way that it will on AstroTurf. That made the play even better. Here's Blauser. Takes a breaking ball over for a strike. He grounded out to Duncan his first time up.
A little trivia question for you, Wheels.
I already answered one tonight.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, then you can go 2 for 2. It's an easy one.
Oh, okay. Here's a pitch to Blauser. It's outside.
This guy is in the ballpark. There are only 48,000 people here.
It's not Bobby Cox, huh?
No.
All right.
First guy to make an error in this Fulton County Stadium. In the ballpark.
Dennis Menke.
You got it.
I don't think that was that easy, but I did get it. And Schilling missed low. He thought that was a strike, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Schilling has walked 1 and struck out 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on base in the 4th, no score. Did Menke tell you that?
No.
Chased the high pitch, and it's 3-2.
No, I just was reading some of the history of this stadium, and it was interesting.
Like Dennis Menke coming over here from when these guys were the Milwaukee Braves and became the Atlanta Braves.
Oh.
Just slow. Walked him. Schilling wants to know where that one was. It's walk number 2, and the Braves have their second base runner of the ball game for Terry Pendleton.
Getting pinched a little bit by John McSherry and throwing 2 pitches that were close to strikes, and the last one probably was a strike.
Pendleton hit a fly ball to deep left field, run down by Milt Thompson his first time up. Pendleton with that open stance from the left side. And Schilling gets it over for strike call. Strike 1 called. No balls on the strike on Pendleton. Big hole on the right side as Kruk is holding Blauser on. Blauser has stolen 4 bases in 5 attempts as Jimmy Williams goes through the signs at third base. Kurt Schilling about to deliver his 46th pitch. And it's his 26th strike.
Jimmy Williams goes through those signs so fast. I don't know how anybody ever picks him up.
They must not be very complicated. You're right, because there's
something in there that's easy.
Yeah,
you know.
He really does go through them in a hurry. Swing and a miss, and a good fastball by Schilling. He just threw that ball right by Terry Pendleton. Strikeout number 3 for Schilling, 2 away.
Pendleton swung at 2 bad pitches, including that one, and the first one was a called strike, and that one was a ball.
Schilling has a good fastball tonight, though. He's thrown it by a couple hitters. Justice is a strikeout victim, that coming in the 2nd inning. It's a fly ball to center field. It's deep, but Dykstra appears to have room. He does at the back of the warning track. Hauls it in, and that's the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Braves lead 1 through 4, no score.
There's a new feeling sweeping the state, peace of mind. Because now people who couldn't afford health coverage can get special care from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It's the most affordable coverage available to families and individuals who earn too much for Medicaid but can't afford coverage on their own. If you're uninsured, your peace of mind is just a phone call away. Call 1-800-248-5200.
While you're enjoying some of the comforts of home, remember, your home can give you lots of other comforts. Like a way to consolidate all your bills and loans. Mellon PSFS Home Equity Loans. While you're enjoying some of the comforts of home, remember, your home can give you lots of other comforts. Like a college education. Mellon PSFS Home Equity Loans.
You can feel it deep inside. Dedication and a real sense of pride. And you're giving it your best. Proud to be your bud. Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Proud to be your bud. Ooh, yeah. Proud to be your. Proud to be
Thompson leads it off for the Phillies. 7, 8, 9 hitters. Thompson, Duncan, and Schilling to face Greg Maddux. Thompson takes a breaking ball low and outside. Milt singled to left his first time up, stole a base, and then was stranded when Duncan struck out. Hard ground ball off Bream's glove, squirts into right field. Thompson might try for 2. No, Justice came up quickly and stopped him there. So that'll be a base hit for Thompson. That's the Phillies' 4th hit of the ball game. And they have Milt Thompson on as a leadoff man for Duncan.
Bream doesn't have a whole lot of range, but anything that hits his mitt, he usually catches. That was just off the end of his mitt. The ball changed directions.
Justice charged that ball well, too, because Thompson ran through the bag and was thinking about going to second. Duncan, the batter, strikeout victim his first time up, and down a little bit low, ball 1. Schilling on deck. Duncan has 2 lifetime RBIs off Maddux, although he came into the game batting just 182 off him. Duncan fakes a bunt, takes a strike, 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Phillies as Boa goes through the signs. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Braves. We're in the 5th. Schilling and Maddux. One ball, 1 strike. Duncan's jammed. A little pop-up. Bream has room off the bag, grabs it, 1 down. Duncan was trying to work that ball the other way, it looked like, and he just got jammed and popped up.
He's been pitching Duncan inside, and he's moved off the plate a little bit, but that ball, if he hadn't swung at it, might have hit him.
There's Bream coming in to talk to Maddux. The Phillies will probably butt Schilling. Maddux is a very, very fine fielder, a 3-time Gold Glove winner.
I think you try to get the ball to Bream.
He is around to bunt, and he bunts it foul first base side. Strike 1. On deck is Dykstra. Schilling this year has 1 run batted, and he came into the game at 2 for 16, now 2 for 17. Phillies pitchers have been doing a good job with the sacrifices this year. Schilling has 3 of them, tying Danny Jackson for the club league among pitchers. And he wants to get number 4 down. And he bunts it foul, and Schilling upset at himself. He takes a look down at Boa to see if he's going to leave it on. In this kind of game, you do everything you can to bleed out a run somewhere, so you would think Schilling will try it again. No score in the 5th. He is around to bunt, and he bunts it foul, a strikeout. But Schilling does not get the job done. That's strikeout number 4 for Maddux. And Lenny Dykstra, the batter. Lenny hit a little humpback liner his first time up, snared by Blauser, the shortstop. Then he flied to shallow right field. He's 0 for 2, batting at .239. Dykstra coming into the game, .245 lifetime off Greg Maddux with 8 runs batted in. Thompson stole a base back in the 2nd inning. He might try and run now since they weren't able to bunt him over. Has a pretty good lead, and Maddux has an excellent move. That's not even close to his good one. Maddux had 4 pickoffs last year. Dykstra's swing and a miss at a changeup. There goes Thompson. They pitched out. Berryhill's throw is waiting for him, and he got him. Braves smelled it that time, and Thompson is caught stealing for the first time this year. In the inning, no runs, a hit, no errors, and there's nobody left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th inning, and there's no score.
For the first time ever, the expansion Florida Marlins come to the Fed Thursday, June 17th and Friday, June 18th. Then the Upper Deck Heroes play Saturday, June 19th before the Marlins game. And it's a free vintage 1933 baseball cap for all men, Sunday, June 20th at 1:35. Order your tickets in advance. Call 463-1000.
Bert sells balloons. Bob sells balloons. Bert sells wacky gifts. Bob sells wacky gifts. Bert delivers. Bob delivers. So if Bob's got everything Bert's got, why is Bert busy and Bob not? Now, do you suppose Bert's got a big color ad in the book 9 out of 10 people use? The genuine Belle of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Belle Atlantic company.
A new look Ranger is now at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
No other truck is built for tough.
Ford Ranger, the #1 compact pickup for 6 straight years, has a slick new look inside and out. No wonder Ranger is 93 compact pickup of the year.
It'll set you free.
The hottest new look Ranger Splash just got in town. Hurry, lease a well-equipped 93 Ford Ranger for just $199 per month for 24 months. Now at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
You better hit the ground running in a new Ford truck. Hey,
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Budweiser. Fresh, pure, natural, proud to be your bud. AT&T, because you're not the same as anybody else. There's the I plan. And by Jiffy Lube, America's favorite oil change. Ron Gant, Sid Bream, Damon Berryhill to face Curt Schilling here in the 5th inning. Gant hit a comebacker to Schilling his last time up. Starts him with a breaking ball for strike call. Schilling has walked 2, struck out 3. Phillies playing Gant basically straight away and up the middle in the middle infield. And you see the defense, a little bit to pull is Lenny Dykstra. And the pitch is strike 2 call. Big crowd here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium trying to get something going here. No runs have been scored yet, and we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 0-0. Missed outside. It's 2-2 to Gant. Gant's average now at 240. He's hit 7 home runs, knocked in 20. Very, very strong. Gant originally an infielder. Here's the pitch to him, and it's outside 3-2. He struggled at second base. Tried to play a little bit of third, couldn't play there either. They finally sent him to the minors, turned him into a center fielder, and now he plays left for Atlanta. Full count pitch on the way. Fly ball center field. Dykstra back a few steps. Lenny there, 1 away. Can't hit it pretty well, but right at Dykstra.
Stayed with that slider almost every pitch to Gant. 3-2 slider. Yeah, hit it pretty well. The home run in Binghamton.
Or maybe Colorado from what we hear. Pitch to Bream fouled away. I thought your pregame radio show with Bobby Cox was really informative. Him talking about how easy it is to hit it out to left in that ballpark.
Well, yeah, left field is, you know, you can spit on it almost from the home plate.
And the ball carries, of course, out there.
He said Justice hit one. He thought it went over 500 feet there.
He hit it to right.
To right, yeah. You have to hit it a long way to right.
Mile High Stadium. Phillies are going to be out there in a couple weeks. In fact, 2 weeks from this weekend, they'll be there. Oh, there's a wild one. 2-1.
Never see Schilling throw a ball like that.
Yeah, that one slipped. Bream's wondering what happened. This guy's got pretty good control, doesn't he? Whoa. Just trying to get one up and in, and it was up and away. Fouled away. This will go to the crowd, third base side. So it's 2-2 to Sid Bream. Bream has really done a good job since coming over here as a free agent from Pittsburgh. Bream originally with the Los Angeles Dodgers organization out of Pennsylvania. Pitch to him is fouled back.
One of the real nice guys, Sid Bream.
He is a nice guy. Born in Carlisle. Here's a pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball to first. Oh, a bad hop. Bounces off Kruk. Bream with a big turn. He'll stay there. That has to be an error because, well, no. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they score it because there hasn't been a hit in the game. Yep. Took a bad hop, though.
It took a bad hop. When you have a no-hitter going, which Schilling has, I guess you want the first one to be a clean one, but really shouldn't be that way. The ball bounces like that.
Yeah, there's no other time you would score that. Anything other than an error or than a hit because it took such a bad hop. But it scored an error on Kruk. I believe that's John Kruk's first error of the year. Here's Berryhill, and the pitch is over for a strike. Yes, that is John Kruk's first error. You go along with that theory that you have to score that ball a hit?
They should be scored the same no matter what, you know, no matter what the circumstances. A hit is a hit is a hit.
Because that should have been a hit. Swing and a miss.
But I think some scores when there's a no-hitter in progress, and we're only in the 5th inning, but I think that first one should be clean.
Well, this infield has a lot of bad hops, as we said earlier in the telecast, and you saw one of them there. Next pitch to Berryhill is fouled to the screen behind home plate, and he's ahead of him 0-2. Mark Lemke, a switch hitter on deck. Berryhill also a switch hitter.
I've seen scores when a clean hit does come an inning or two later. I've seen scores change a ruling on a questionable base hit.
Here's a pitch down low. It's interesting, really. I mean, because as we said, Whitey, there is no way that you know, if there had already been a hit in this ball game, that wouldn't have been another one.
That's what you would think, but the scoring here in Atlanta is a little shaky.
Strange. Yeah, Morandini got a sacrifice last night in a situation when he should not have gotten one. Berryhill swings at a high pitch, fouls it off the screen, and almost hit Dalton as it came back. There's the ball rolling out in front of the plate. And it's 1-2. Kurt Schilling 4-1 on the year with a 2.78 earned run average. His last outing was a no decision in the Phil's 6-5 win on Sunday. That was the dramatic game in which Mariano Duncan hit the grand slam in the 8th inning to beat the Cardinals and Lee Smith. Pitch to Berryhill is outside, 2-2. Schilling 10th in the league in strikeouts coming into the game. Tied for first in shutouts, 2 of them with Doc Gooden. 6th in ERA with that 2.78. Three and 2. Now Bream, of course, does not run very well, as Jim Fregosi looks on.
But I think they'll send him.
So we'll see what happens. Yeah, if you can get
nothing game, you gotta have some movement.
And if you can get Berryhill to swing through a pitch here, Bream's a dead duck normally. There he goes, and it's fouled away.
Chased a high slider.
And Sid Bream heading back to first, checking out Jimmy Williams' signs.
He hits every part of his body, I'll say that. Ears, throat, nose.
Love to know what the indicator is. There he goes again, and it's a ground ball hit weakly to Kruk. He'll have just one play. And Berryhill is retired. Bree moves up to second with 2 outs for Lemke. Lemke hit a fly ball to Dykstra his first time up. Lemke, a switch hitter, .394 right-handed, .216 from the left side where he'll bat now. They're going to walk him. Aaron Dalton just put up 4 fingers. Maddux on deck, who's a good hitting pitcher.
Well, that's percentage baseball. You'd rather pitch to almost any pitcher hitting than any position player.
Second intentional walk of the season issued by Schilling. This will be walk number 3 in the game for him. So there goes Lemke, and here comes Maddux, who grounded his short his first time up. Maddux, a .316 hitter coming into the game, a .187 lifetime hitter with 30 runs batted in. Greg Maddux, just a tremendous athlete. Pitch to him is a breaking ball that he fouls off. Maddux 6 for 20 on the year now with 1 run batted in. Fouled away. Greg Maddux became the Cubs' first 20-game winner last year since whom?
Fergie?
Nope. Somebody after Fergie.
How about that Bill Hand?
No. How about that Rook Rischel?
How about that?
Rick Rushell in 1977. There's a weak ground ball to second. Morandini will go to first and get Maddux, and out of the inning is Curt Schilling. No runs, no hits. He hasn't given up a hit. 1 error and 2 men left on base. Through 5, no score.
This is your world, genuine and true. You're the one who keeps coming through, 'cause you're giving it your best. Proud to be your bud. Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Proud to be your bud. Ooh, yeah. Proud to be your. Proud to be your bud.
Powered by a 4-valve per-cylinder fuel-injected V8. The Lexus Coupe leaves us with 2 options. We can either build slower cars or run shorter commercials.
Here's highlights from the Fleer All-Star game. Hot liner up the middle. It's off the wall. McCray scoops it up and wings it to Pendleton. Here's the play at the plate. He's safe. Unbelievable. Fleer, a game in every pack. Attention collectors, get 3 limited edition Tom Glavine subset cards available only by mail for 10 1993 Fleer baseball wrappers plus $1. See pack for details, and hurry, because soon these babies will be out of here.
Pitching matchups after 5 innings. Schilling hasn't given up a hit. He has walked 3 and struck out 3. Maddux has given up 4 hits, no runs, and has walked 1, struck out 4.
This one is as advertised.
Yeah.
A great pitching duel between 2 of the best right-handers in the National League or any league. Greg Maddux and Curt Schilling. Phillies at the top of their order. Dykstra, Morandini, and Kruk. Lenny tonight 0 for 2. He's lined out and flied out. Pendleton way up at third, even though Dykstra never bunts. And the first pitch is over for a strike. Every third baseman in the league plays Dykstra up. Look at that. And he can slap it by him once in a while. Dykstra takes strike 2 called.
That's the pitch he should have swung at. Little slider right through the heart of the plate. First one was a ball, called a strike.
0-2 pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 1.
You see Berryhill set up outside the plate. With good reason.
Well, he's trying to get their leadoff man on now, their best base stealer, Lenny Dykstra. There you see where John McSherry is. Most umpires peek over that inside shoulder. Swing and a miss. That might have been that changeup again. He struck him out. That's strikeout number 5 for Maddux.
And not a good at-bat for Lenny. He struck out on a bad pitch that was bounced up there.
Yeah, you get ahead of a hitter, though, with that changeup of his, and he can get some strikeouts, and he did there. Here's Morandini. Looped a double his first time up, struck out in the third looking. Mickey takes ball 1 low.
Look where Berryhill was out there. He was a foot outside the plate.
Well, Maddux has never been a guy who's going to throw the ball right down the middle. You don't get as good as he has by throwing balls down the middle of the plate, so they work in the corners. Mel Roberts, the Phillies' first base coach, the Abington High grad, tosses it into the Braves dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike on Morandini. 4 hits in the game, all by the Phillies. No runs. We're in the 6th. Breaking ball just missed on the inside corner.
That one didn't just miss. It caught it.
Well, according to John McSherry, it's 2-1. Pendleton to his left on a good play. Wheels, throws, got him.
Braves have a good fielding team. Nice play by Pendleton here on a little slice ground ball. He's a Gold Glove winner a couple of years ago, a few years ago, when he was with the Cardinals.
Terry Pendleton making the play, and here's Kruk 1 for 2 with a single and a fly ball to left. Ground ball right to Blauser, positioned perfectly, throws him out. Phillies gone in the 6th. 3 up and 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, still no score.
Up on the roof, when this whole world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to face, I climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, the only place I know.
New Club World. Let all your cares drift right into space.
So let's go up on the roof.
British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
7 big games are coming up. First, the Expos. Thursday, May 20th. Friday, May 21st. Instant vacation night, Saturday, May 22nd. And Sunday afternoon, May 23rd, when all kids 14 and under get a free equipment bag. Then it's the Mets. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, May 24th, 25th, and 26th, all at 7:35. Call 463-1000.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Federal Express. For documents, packages, and freight worldwide, our most important package is yours. Your local Dodge dealers. Come in today because we know how to help. And by Bell Atlantic Mobile, advanced technology and people who make it mean something. And this game means something to both teams. Phillies think they're a pretty good ball club. The Braves know they are after what they've accomplished the last couple years. And here's Otis Nixon leading it off in a scoreless game. He's walked and tried to bunt his way on and was thrown out by Schilling. He runs up the bunt again. It's a strike called. Kruk and Hollins way up at the corners on Otis Nixon. There you see Kruk And coming into the picture, Dave Hollins. Strike 2 called, 0-2. And now they'll back up. See Nixon bunt with 2 strikes too often, the way Butler does.
Seen him do it, though. Seen him try it.
Here's the 0-2 to Otis. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A foul tip held on to by Dalton. Strikeout number 4 by Curt Schilling.
Not a good at bat by Nixon. He took the 2 strikes and swung at the ball.
Jeff Blauser, the batter. He has grounded out and walked. Blauser 0 for 1, batting at .364. Among the league leaders in hitting. Fouled out of play. This is a guy that Whitey that the Phillies used to always think was a pretty good hitter, but he didn't seem to hit much against other teams, and now he's really picked it up.
He had a series against the Phillies where he had 3 home runs and 12 RBIs.
He had a 3-game series, yeah, down here. Yeah, he was tearing it up that weekend. Pitches outside 1-1 to Blauser.
Remember the little second baseman who hit 3 home runs against the Phillies in Veterans Stadium?
Treadway. Did it on Mike Schmidt's retirement night. And Griffey hit 3 here one night against the Phillies. He hit 2 of them off Kevin Gross that night. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 2-2. Starting to clap here again at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium in a scoreless game here in the 6th inning. The pitch to Blauser. Ground ball to second. Morandini has to stay down as that one took kind of a bad hop. Throws him out, 2 away. This is really a rough infield.
Now that was one of those ground huggers. And that's what you have to do is stay down on it.
Phil's return after going down to Florida for a few against the Montreal Expos in 2nd place of the National League East. 4-game weekend series starting Thursday, May 20th. Instant vacation night in there and equipment bag day. And then the Mets come in for the first time Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Those are all night games at 7:35. Hope to see you out at the Vet. Phillies drawing great crowds and should continue throughout the summer. Pendleton is 0 for 2. He has flied out and struck out the fly ball to deep left field. 2 outs and nobody on base in a scoreless game in the 6th inning. Dalton wants the fastball away, and Pendleton hits it to left center, and it's in for a base hit. Dykstra on a big hop gets it back in, so that's the first hit of the game for the Atlanta Braves, coming with 2 outs in the 6th inning. They wanted a fastball away, Whitey, but I think they wanted it down, and that ball was up.
It was a fastball away, but up. And he leveled off on it nicely, right into the hole.
And a clean base hit. So David Justice, the batter, he has struck out fly to deep center. Here's the pitch to him. Outside, ball 1. He took Dykstra to the back of the warning track at the 4:02 his last time up. Jim Fregosi, Johnny Padres looking on. Fregosi ejected from the ball game last night by the now first base umpire Ed Rapuano. Jim's 2nd ejection of the year. Justice beats it foul first base side. So Schilling ahead of him 1-2. 2 outs. Pendleton on at first. No score in the 6th inning. Another good pitching matchup tomorrow. Danny Jackson for the Phillies against John Smoltz, who turned 26 today. Ooh. Dalton might have thought that was a strike. Schilling started down and maybe off the mound. It was outside, and it's 2-2. Curt Schilling, 6'4", 215-pounder. He's also 26 years of age. Drafted in January of '86 by the Boston Red Sox in the 2nd round. Justice with a little flare to left. It's going to be trouble. It's a fair ball. Pendleton will make it to third. Justice stops at first. And the Braves with runners at the corners now with 2 outs for Gant.
One of those lucky hits. Schilling made a good pitch on him, and he had really kind of a weak swing there, inside out. And the pitch had jammed him, but he slung it in there inside the line.
Fair by about 5 feet. Thompson cutting it off quickly. So they kept the force in order at second base with 2 outs by keeping Justice at first base. Here comes Gant. He is grounded back to Schilling and lined to center. Tomahawk chop in full force now here at the ballpark. Saw a guy yesterday in a store here in Atlanta buying a Tomahawk, one of those styrofoam, and he was testing. He put one down, pick up another one, put one down, pick up another one. He's looking for just the perfect one.
A balk.
A balk is caught. Oh my goodness.
Called by Ed Rapuano.
That is the first balk of the year called against the Phillies pitcher. And it's going to cost him a run. Now Rapuano is headed right for Fregosi. Schilling, everybody's arguing. Kruk. Now,
what's Rapuano doing over there by third base?
I don't know where he's going. See, you're not allowed to argue a balk. Technically, you're not allowed to argue it, or it's an ejection. But he's given Fregosi some leeway here. Now, that's the guy I just told you threw Fregosi out last night. Unbelievable.
I didn't see what Schilling was doing on the mound. Maybe we can get a look at it. Kruk is very upset by this, and all of a sudden Rapuano threw up his hands, and that was a balk call. The runner goes to second. The runner from third scores, of course.
Is there any confusion about whether or not Kruk was going to hold the runner on? Is that possible?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Now the argument continues, but it's a 1-0 game. They're going to get a run out of that. Here we go.
Let's look at it.
Schilling.
Now he's on the rubber. He's on the rubber. Nothing matter with that. Now, why was the balk called, I wonder? I mean, it looked to me like he was standing on the rubber. I don't think he made any moves.
Well, what a way to get a run. There's no way you could tell on that replay why a balk was called. Unless he faked the throw to first without stepping off, and it didn't look like he was doing that.
He was just standing there.
Oh, well. A balk, as I said, the first one.
Let's look at it. Look at it. Now, his foot's on the rubber. That's all right.
And John McSherry puts his hand up to say time isn't there. Now,
I tell you, I can't see what he did. He didn't step off the rubber until he heard the balk call. Just standing there. McSherry's hand was up, to tell him that the batter wasn't ready or something. But I can't understand that.
Well, it's a run on a balk for the Braves, and it's 1-0 now Atlanta here in the 6th inning. And it's 0-1 to Gant. And, of course, the runner on first base, Justice, moved to second as Pendleton scored. There's Justice. First balk of the season by a Phillies pitcher in this kind of a game. Going to cost him a run. Blowing in the dirt. Good play by Dalton. 2-1. Make sure Schilling doesn't get shook up now and loses concentration because he has another runner in scoring position. Fregosi trying to explain in the dugout what he was told.
Beginning to think, Wheels, we ought to use the honor system in this game.
Like tennis, huh? That could be trouble. Long run, Dykstra, he's there and snares it. Boy, Gant hit that right on the nose, and Lenny ran it there. Inning, a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base as Rapuano is yelling at the Phillies dugout. He might have thrown Larry Boa out of the game. We'll see. Anyway, Harry Callis will be back for play-by-play in the 7th with Whitey, and it's a 1-0 game right now in favor of Atlanta.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one
Before our children can carry on some of our most fundamental values, they must first understand them. And we can't think of a better reason to support education. Mellon PSFS.
You can feel it deep inside. Dedication and a real sense of pride. And you're giving it your best. Proud to be your bud. Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Proud to be your bud. Ooh, yeah. Proud to be your Proud to be your bud.
She's an assistant bank manager, a real go-getter. But tonight, she's Sally Camp, pizza delivery girl. You see, Sally thinks she has to drive to get great pizza. It's like she's working for the local pizzeria. Come on, Sally. Wake up and smell the mozzarella. Call Pizza Hut Delivery for delicious piping hot pizza. And right now, get a large Neapolitan pizza for $6.99 or 2 for $10.99. Hey, Sal, get off the road and phone it in. Why pick up? Pizza Hut delivers.
Friday, May 21st at 7:35, the Phillies play the Montreal Expos, and you can win an instant vacation. Compliments of Rosenbluth Travel and guest quarters, no purchase necessary. For more information and to reserve your tickets, call 463-1000.
After 6 innings of play at Fulton County Stadium, Braves 1, Phillies nothing. Weeknights at 7:30, they're not actors, and there's no pretending on real stories of the Highway Patrol. Only on PHL 17. Harry Callis with us in the 7th, Harry.
2 quick strikes to Dave Hollins. Braves lead at 1-0 on a balk call. Hollins has hit a humpback line drive out, fly to deep right.
Usually on a balk call, it's fairly clear cut, but at the risk of being accused of partiality, it didn't look like he did anything.
He really didn't. And when you have a 0-0 well-pitched game by both sides, it disturbs me that an umpire would send in the only run of the game with a balk call.
That's the guy, Ed Rapuano.
The best umpired games are where umpires are not noticed. Just go out and do the job.
Now look here. This is a center field angle, and he's standing on the mound.
He had already called that balk before he stepped off.
That's right. That's right,
He was
Harry.
just standing there holding the ball.
Just standing there on the mound.
I don't know.
Chipper, show that again, will you? You got that shot again while we're waiting for Hollins to get a bat?
It's just really, what a time. Braves only had 1 runner at third base all night. You call that the balking home.
Here it is now. He's standing on the rubber, doing absolutely nothing. There was no body movement. He stepped off the rubber when he heard the balk call. But there's no law against stepping off the rubber either.
That's just amazing. There's Larry Bowe at the end of the inning because, the Phillies have a shot in this National League East, and every game's important. 2-2 the count to Dave Hollins. Jim Fregosi appears calm, but he's seething inside. You could book that.
have to play through it.
Collins goes down swinging. That's 6 strikeouts for Maddux, who leads the league in strikeouts. Now has 51. And the batter will be Darren Dalton, who is grounded out and walked. One strike to Dalton. I don't know if a crew chief could overrule that or not. I guess they would.
Oh, no, they wouldn't overrule a judgment call like that.
Yeah. Slicing away from Gant and deep to left. Out of here. Game tied on an opposite field home run by Darren Dalton. And this game is quickly tied at 1-1, number 9 for Dalton. Dutch now tied for second in the league in home runs. That's his 9th, and that's a big blow.
Well, that gets the game tied. That was a fastball out away from him and sliced it a little bit, but he really had good wood on it. Bangs against that backdrop over the fence.
1 ball and no strikes to Wes Chamberlain, who was flied out and grounded into a double play. Missing the breaking ball, 1-1. Misses the fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Heard Schilling talking to Darren Dalton about wondering what he did. He had called for a balk. The only balk the Phillies team has been called for. Ooh, that was close. 2-2. Beats the breaking ball foul. Still 2-2 to Chamberlain.
That's his trying to hit 1 8 miles. He's over swinging a little bit. And that'll stir him up a little. And Wes, he almost, feet almost leave the ground. Well, it did after the ball hit one of them.
Ball to shortstop Glauser. Chamberlain's retired. 2 down. That'll bring up Milt Thompson. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Breaking ball low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to Milt Thompson. Phils have tied it here in the 7th on Dalton's opposite field home run. Hard ground ball, but Breen has this one. Underhands to Maddux covering in time to retire the side. Phils tie it with a run. 1 hit, a homer by Dalton. No errors, none left. Stretch time at Fulton County Stadium. We go to the bottom of the 7th. We're tied at 1-1.
Paul McCartney is coming to Veterans Stadium on Sunday, June 13th. And PHL 17 is proud to be the exclusive television station in Philadelphia to give you a chance to win free tickets. Just watch Married with Children all this week at 6:30 and again at 7 for your chance to call in toll-free to win a pair of tickets to the concert event of the year. So watch Married with Children all this week and get ready to win with PHL 17, the official television station of Paul McCartney in Philadelphia.
please. Phone. Hello? That's not me. What? I am shocked. Shocked and appalled. Let me confer with my staff. Federal Express?
Only Federal Express can confirm delivery in seconds and has a tracking guarantee.
Your people received the package at 9:20 a.m.
I'm terribly sorry.
Say no more. Let's do lunch.
Nobody tracks better than Federal Express.
It's where you thought they'd gone to retire, maybe to play shuffleboard. But they had other ideas. And now they're why most of your calls go to the same area code. Call AT&T now, and you could pay less for them. Spend $40 or more a month, we'll take 25% off your favorite area code. Plus 15% off your other calls. Guaranteed. With no monthly fee. Call 1-800-426-4752. Real savings made simple. Just another part of the iPlan.
Hi, I'm Dick Vermeil with a Blue Cross Blue Shield health tip. A tip on how to fight fat, fatigue, and funk. Socialize. People who take an active role in socialization are more likely to live longer. People who stay at home alone are more likely to be overweight, drink too much alcohol, and smoke cigarettes.
Well, the Schilling balk scored the Braves' only run in the 6th inning. And, of course, Dalton's home run tied it up. Schilling a run on 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. Maddux a run on 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and a 1 walk. We have a real old-fashioned pitcher's duel here, marred only by the balk call.
Yeah, really. Well, hit to center, but Dykstra has room in front of the warning track, and Sid Bream is retired, 1 down. I would imagine if the official score checks that they might give Bream a hit on his ball in the 5th inning that took a bad hop on Kruk. That would have been the first hit of the game off Schilling, but now that Braves have 2 other legitimate hits, might make a scoring decision on that one. Sinfield has a lot of bad hops to it. Schilling easily retires Barry Hill. That's 2 outs. Well, he's pitched a master per game.
Well, Wheels and I talked about that a little bit, about changing that, but I doubt if they will now. A lot of official scorers do not admit that they, made a bad call.
1 strike to Lemke, who has flied out to center and been intentionally walked. A strike. 1-1 ball game, bottom half of the 7th inning. A little high with it, 2-1. Right field, and this ball is out of here. Home run, Lemke. Atlanta has taken a 2-1 lead on the 5th homer of the year for Lemke, his 2nd career home run against Schilling.
He tomahawked a high pitch. It wasn't even a strike. Yeah, that 5 home runs is a lot for him. He hit a couple of those out in Colorado, which you might understand, but that one was smoked.
Fouled back and into our radio booth and back out of it. 0-1 to Maddux. Another one back, just to the left of our radio booth.
Here's the pitch Lemke hit. See how high this was. That was up there around his chin. I didn't think he could hit a high fastball that far.
Maddux went after a high fastball and goes down swinging. 5th strikeout for Schilling. Braves have taken the lead, though, on a home run by Lemke. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, none left. We move to the 8th, 2-1 Atlanta.
Please believing there's laughter coming through. You touch us, we'll touch you. It happens every day. Come watch us take your breath away. No wonder there's such wonder in their eyes.
Come make contact with another world. SeaWorld.
Okay, panel. How can you recognize the genuine Yellow Pages?
It has a yellow cover.
Good.
It says Bella, Pennsylvania on the front.
Right.
It has more choices inside.
Yes! That's how you tell the genuine article from mere imitators. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
The genuine Bella, Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bella Lightning Company.
What's new at Mobile? Let's take a look.
Introducing new Mobile Super Plus detergent gasoline. It still cleans fuel injectors and intake valves.
Now it helps keep the very heart of your engine cleaner. Down here, the cylinders and pistons.
So come down to the Big Red O and drive your engine clean with new Mobile Super Plus, the detergent gasoline.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. Your Nationwide agent in media is Russell Geiger. By the Bella, Pennsylvania Yellow Pages, no other book can match it. And by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians. Mariano Duncan leads off, and Jim Eisenreich has moved into the on-deck circle to bat for Kurt Schilling. 1 strike to Duncan. Duncan has struck out, and he is fouled out to Sid Bream. Two quick strikes to Duncan. David West is up in the Phillies bullpen. Disappointment for Kurt Schilling, who pitched fine baseball but trails here 2-1. That hit is bad, evidently. It's still 1-2.
Where they throw him a lot is inside hard stuff. He had backed off the plate, and in this particular pitch he had moved up on the plate again, and
It's pause for station identification on the Phil's television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
David West up in the Phillies bullpen. Breaking ball low. It's a full count. 3-2 to Mariano Duncan. Dribbles a foul down to Larry Boa. Still 3-2. Duncan's called out on strikes. He thought it might have been a little low, but that's strikeout number 7 for Maddux.
close pitch. Yeah. A little low.
Here's Jim Eisenreich. Eisenreich hitting at .351 as a pinch hitter. He's nothing out of 6. One ball and no strikes. with it, 2-0. Maddux has only walked 1. He has 7 strikeouts. Three balls and no strikes to Eisenreich. Eisenreich walks on 4 pitches. The second walk given up by Maddux, and the batter will be Lenny Dykstra, who's lined to short, fly to right, and struck out. Eighth inning, Braves lead 2-1. Good block by Berryhill. 1 ball and no strikes.
Dykstra will be looking for a pitch to pull with the runner on first. Maddux knows that. Lou Mazzone, the pitching coach, out, and the bullpen starting to stir for Atlanta.
Got Merker as the left-hander. McMichael is the right-hander. Eisenreich at first base with 1 out. Not happy with that call.
Thought it was high.
Yeah.
That's a strike in American Legion ball.
Smash just fair down the right field line, going to the Braves bullpen. Here comes Eisenreich. He'll try to score, and he does. And this game is tied at 2-2 on an RBI double by Lenny Dykstra. Now the Braves are going to argue with Ed Rapuano. They're going to argue that it was a foul ball.
Rapuano kind of got, he was jumping around there trying to get out of the way of the ball, and Bream and Bobby Cox out there. Dykstra probably should have been on third instead of second. Here's the ball. Kind of hard to see. Yeah.
It's where it goes over the bag at first base.
You better look at it here, maybe. Foul ball. It was on the right side of the bag.
Yeah.
The foul side of the bag.
It was fair. Bream would have got leather on it. Rapuano has had a tough night here.
Bobby Cox would like to have Rapuano ask John McSherry, the home plate umpire, tie game, though.
Dykstra has tied it with a double. He's at second base with 1 out for Mickey Morandini. Morandini has doubled, struck out, and grounded out. trying to bunt his way on. Bunts it foul. No balls and 1 strike to Mickey Morandini. Two ball game here in the 8th inning. Plays off the high pitch, 1-1.
You know, Pendleton is still playing way back at third. You know, a bunt's not a bad idea with the hitters coming up next.
3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up next.
He's playing back. Take it. Put Dykstra on third and get yourself a base hit and put the Braves in some trouble.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
I won't take it now.
Hitting it out of the catcher's glove, foul down the third base side.
A lot of people would criticize Morandini for bunting here because what you're saying is let the guy behind you drive in the run. Well, that's what those guys are behind you for.
John Kruk, Dave Hollins, Darren Dalton. Him out. 8 strikeouts for Maddux. 2 down here in the 8th. It'll bring on John Kruk, who is 1 out of 3.
That off-speed pitch, a little down, maybe a little away.
Lenny Dykstra at second base. They'll put Kruk on. This is interesting. Hollins is a switch hitter, but Hollins has had trouble in his career against Maddux, so they will intentionally walk Kruk. And they'll go after Dave Hollins. Hollins is 0 for 3 tonight. He's hit a humpback line drive out, flied to deep right and struck out. But lifetime coming into the game, just a 136 hitter against Maddux.
Dave doesn't like to have that hitter in front of him intentionally walk. That makes him mad.
Two men on base, 2 outs.
Hollins could come through. Schilling could still pick up a win.
Slider missed inside, 1-0.
He has given Hollins a steady diet of sliders, change-ups, curveballs.
Another breaking ball, and he missed it. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Swinging right through these pitches. When he's out in front a little bit, see, that's the off-speed pitch that drops a little bit. To Maddux's credit, he's made some pretty good off-speed pitches to Hollins.
One ball and 1 strike. Inside with a slider, it's 2-1. Darren Dalton waiting on deck. 2 men on base and 2 outs here.
key pitch right here for Greg Maddux.
Low with it. 3-1. Given a 2-1 changeup.
I don't think he wants to face Dalton if he can help it.
3 balls and a strike to Dave Hollins. He walked in to load the bases. 4th walk given up by Maddux. 3 of them have come in this inning. One of them an intentional walk, and Darren Dalton will come to the plate. Dalton's grounded out, walked, and hit a home run. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Dalton has a tremendous eye. He's tied for the league lead in walks with Barry Bonds. Maddux got that one from John McSherry.
Another off-speed pitch.
Dalton thought it was low.
Dalton hit Maddux's fastball over the left field fence his last time up.
A 2-2 ball game here in the 8th inning. Missing. 2-1.
Close.
Yep.
Bobby Cox wondered where it was. That's what he said. Where was it? He said something else.
Phillies have the bases loaded, 2 outs. We're tied at 2 here in the 8th. That one's low. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. The only strike he got a call on was borderline at that.
Pretty good patience by Hollins ahead of Dalton, and now by Dalton on some borderline pitches.
Inside, walked him to force in the go-ahead run. Phil's lead 3-2. Dykstra scores, and it's now a 3-2 ball game as Darren Dalton gets his 2nd RBI of the night, his 28th of the year.
I think you'd see today that Greg Maddux would walk 4 batters in 1 inning.
How about that? Terry Pendleton, Braves captain, in to talk to Maddux along with Barry Hill. Wes Chamberlain will be the batter. Chamberlain is flied out, hit into a double play, and grounded out.
That's where Wes could really do some damage. He's been swinging a lot of bad pitches tonight.
Inside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Chamberlain. Bases loaded. 2 outs. 2 runs in. Phil's lead 3-2. One's over on the inside corner. It's 1-1.
Finally threw a fastball. Made a good pitch inside corner.
steps off. Breaking ball is over. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch, slider, but it went right through the heart of the plate.
Ground ball, Pendleton, nice grab, throws, got him. What a play by Pendleton. Save Maddux further trouble here in the 8th inning. A fine play by Terry Pendleton. Took a hit away from Chamberlain.
Nice play by bringing him at the end of it, too.
But the Phils get 2 in the inning. Doing it on 1 hit along with 4 walks. Bases left loaded. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Phils lead 3-2.
The big Ford pickup. It's the #1 truck in the world. Now F-Series pickups come with the best roadside service program available. Preferred Care with 24-hour, 7-day-a-week assistance, all at no extra charge. Plus, you can qualify for an extra $500 cash back if you work for a business or own a business. Your savings total $1,800. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer today.
You better hit the ground running in a new Ford truck.
An island that is wonderfully neat, with amazing sights on every street. Drives with a view, boats to do. Houses painted rose and peach. And in just 2 hours, your bottom's on the beach. Bermuda, a short trip to the perfect holiday.
It's him. That's my brother on that tape. On Renegade.
What brother? You don't have a brother.
Reno enters a deadly blood sport.
This kid's got what we're looking for.
To find a brother he thought was dead.
They come to see violence.
This boy's good.
Trapped in a sport where money talks and men fight to the death. Mitch, it's me, your brother. In part 1 of a special 2-part Renegade.
Sunday at 7 on PHL 17.
Say, Phillies fans 14 years and younger, become a member of the Junior Phillies Club. For a small membership fee, you'll receive a ticket to 8 different Phillies games, 9 color photos of some of your favorite Phils, and a membership card. Sign up now. Just pick up a registration form at the vet, or have one sent to you by calling the Phillies ticket office at 463-1000. Phillies have made 2 changes here. Jim Eisenreich will stay in the game to play right field. He'll bat where he pinch hit the 9 spot, and David West is the new pitcher. West will bat in the 6 spot. West is appearing in his 14th game. No wins, no losses, 1 save, a 1.15 ERA. In 15 2/3 innings, he's given up just 7 hits, 2 runs. A lot of strikeouts, 21 strikeouts and 9 walks. Bills lead 3-2. We're in the bottom of the 8th. John McSherry had retired to the umpire's room between innings for some reason. But he is back there ready to go here in the bottom of the 8th. Nixon fouls it off. He is walked, been thrown out on a bunt try, and a good play by Kurt Schilling, and struck out. A lot better hitter right-handed than left. He's hitting .325 right-handed, just .216 left-handed. Ball and 1 strike. Hewitt has been pitching well, and Used now as a setup man for the Phillies. A check swing foul. One ball and 2 strikes. Bills lead 3-2. In the bottom of the 8th, Phillies have out hit the Braves 6-3. He's high with it. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Inside, full count. I want to put this fella on. Leads the league in stolen bases. Fouls it out of play. Still 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Otis Nixon. Check swing foul. Still 3-2.
You don't want to walk him. If he gets a base hit, you know, give him credit, but I've tried him to throw strikes here.
Ball right field. Eisenreich is right there. That's 1 down, and that'll bring on Jeff Blauser. Blauser's grounded out, walked and grounded out. Schilling going 7 strong innings. Charged with 2 runs on just 3 hits. He struck out 5, walked 3, one of them an intentional walk. One ball and 1 strike to Blauser.
And a lot of Braves hitters thinking home run with this guy's hit 3, all of them out in Colorado, but he has some home run power.
Braves lead the league in home runs. With Lemke's homer tonight, they have hit 36 homers. Bit low, 2-1. It out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
They're not getting around on West's fastball. Otis Nixon didn't, and Blauser so far hasn't been able to get the barrel of the bat out there in front.
And the outfield moves now a little bit toward the opposite field because of that. A foul out of play, still 2-2. 48,425 to pay the attendance tonight. Three balls and 2 strikes to Blauser. Center field, Dykstra there. Blauser's out. That's 2 down, and that'll bring up Terry Pendleton. Pendleton has fly to deep left, struck out. singled and scored the run on the balk call. Two outs here in the 8th inning. There's a base hit to left field. So Pendleton gets his second hit. He's had 5 hits in the series now.
How about 6?
6 hits in the series. He had 4 last night.
4 last night.
Here's David Justice.
And you know what he's thinking. Long ball.
And the Atlanta fans go to the tomahawk chop here in the bottom half of the 8th with the Phils leading it by 1. Justice is struck out, fly to deep center, and singled. One ball and no strikes to Justice. Big swing at the fastball, 1-1.
Fastball was up a little bit. Justice likes to pitch lower than that. This is around the waist, which is considered a high pitch.
Missing a little bit wide. It's 2-1.
Hasn't been able to get a breaking ball over yet. All fastballs that have been strikes.
Ground ball to third base. Hollins has it. Throws it away into right field. Eisenreich quickly gets it back in. And the Braves have runners at first and third on the air on Dave Hollins.
He gunned it too. Like he had a little indecision there of whether to go to second or maybe go to first. Good pitch by West. Like a routine play. He looked at first and then he threw that baby way over everybody.
So the Braves have runners at first and third with 2 outs for Ron Gant.
Ball almost hit Terry Pendleton, the base runner.
Has grounded out. Line to center twice. So David West will have to try to pitch out of this jam. High with it, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Ron Gant. Jim Fregosi nervously looking on. A little bit high, ball 2.
Can't get his slider over. Hasn't thrown a strike with a slider in this inning.
2 balls and no strikes to Gant. That breaking ball over, yeah, for a called strike.
Good time to get it over on a 2-0 pitch because Gant was sitting on the fastball. He might try another slider.
Sid Bream is due up next. Line drive hit to center field. This game is tied at 3. And heading for second, he's there with a double. Can you believe it? It'll be an unearned run, but the game is tied. So the Braves runners are at second and third, and we get a pinch hitter here for Sid Bream, Francisco Cabrera.
Hit a fastball just by Duncan. Now you give them 4 outs. Sometimes that happens.
Johnny Padres getting to the bullpen phone.
This is where they could use Larry Anderson, and that, in fact, pitching to Gant, they could have used Larry Anderson, but he's on the DL.
Been a frustrating game. Jose De Leon gets up in the bullpen.
And he threw his first warm-up pitch into the Phillies dugout.
At 3 here in the bottom of the 8th. It's not going to be Cabrera. It's going to be Bill Pacoda as the pinch hitter.
Pacoda's been in a little slump.
Veteran utility infielder. Hitting at .278. As a pinch hitter, 1 for 5. Fouls off the fastball. 3-3 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th. A well-pitched game. Some weird plays. Bounces a foul back. The run against David West is an unearned run. As a result of the error. It's the first run scored off him since April 9th. He's high with it. It's 2-2. For Bill Pacoda. Justice and Gant score, and all of a sudden the Braves lead it 5-3. Bill Pacoda with a pinch double, and the batter will be Damon Berryhill.
Well, there's a slider that West probably wished he didn't get over. Between Hollins and the bag.
Berryhill Ball is grounded out all 3 times that he's been up, batting right here against West. 1 strike. Well, Atlanta's taken a 5-3 lead here in the 8th inning. One ball and 1 strike. High again, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Berryhill. That's lined to deep left, but Thompson reaches up and pulls it down at the track to retire the side. Braves get 3 unearned runs, 3 runs in the inning. 2 hits, 1 very costly error, and 1 man left. We go to the 9th. It's 5-3 Atlanta.
We're going to have to bail.
What about the Bud Light?
No time. There's only 1 left.
You take it. I'll never forget you.
If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
Not so fast. Yes.
Make a note to make history when the Colorado Rockies come to town for the first time. Friday, June 4th, Saturday, June 5th, and get a big beach towel free 1:35 Sunday afternoon, June 6th. Then it's the Astros, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Order your tickets in advance. Call 463-1000.
If luxury car window stickers also reflected the cost of insurance, repairs, fuel, registration fees, depreciation, and maintenance, you'd see the Acura Legend as the lowest cost of ownership in its class, and why owning a Legend isn't quite such an unraveling experience. Lease a Legend for $399 a month. See your Acura dealer for details.
Travel arranged through U.S. Air with more nonstops from Philadelphia to more Florida cities than any other airline. Nonstop to Florida. U.S. Air begins with you.
After 8 innings of play, Atlanta 5 and the Phils 3. Tomorrow at 4, a detective goes undercover to catch a prison murderer. Jean-Claude Van Damme stars in Death Warrant on Philadelphia's movie station, PHL 17. Changes for the Braves. Ryan Klesko now playing first base. Rafael Belliard comes into play shortstop, and Greg McMichael, a right-hander, is the new pitcher. McMichael's out pitch is a pound ball. Starts Milt Thompson with a fastball for a strike. McMichael appearing in his 13th game. He's won 1, lost 1, no saves, a .305 earned run mark. Thompson fouls that one 0-2. Now he'll get that pound ball probably. McMichael's pitched 20 2/3 innings, averages a strikeout per inning, 20 strikeouts and 7 walks. He's a 26-year-old. There it was, and Milt Thompson thought he had checked his swing, but he's rung up by Larry Poncino. There's that pound ball that drops out of the strike zone. Thompson.
He jabbed at it. Let's see. Well, I guess by the days.
He kept his hands back, Whitey. Ball's got to cry. The bat's got to cross over the plate area.
Well, I thought the bat did cross over the plate area.
Here's Mariano Duncan. He waves and misses. Dunk nothing out of 3 is struck out, fouled out, and struck out. McMichael is from Knoxville, Tennessee. 26 years of age, 6'3", a 215-pounder.
Milton getting on Poncino.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Phillies need a base runner.
Braves get their closer Mike Stanton up in the event McMichael has trouble here in the 9th inning. Two balls and 2 strikes.
Michael has pitched more innings than anybody out of that bullpen, so they use him a lot.
Beats a foul back behind the plate. Still 3-2 to Duncan. Bouncing ball tapped to Lemke. That's Duncan. That's 2 outs. And it'll bring up Jim Eisenreich. Gave it as a pinch hitter, walked, and stayed in the game. Braves lead 5-3 here in the 9th inning. Eisenreich standing in. High fastball. Breaking ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive, left center field. This game is still alive. Eisenreich gets a double out of it. A line double to left center. And the batter will be Lenny Dykstra, and don't be surprised to see Bobby Cox come out and call for his closer. Here he comes.
Nice piece of hitting by Eisenreich. Pitch out away from him, and that's where he hit it, into the left center field gap.
Mike Stanton will be called in this game with Eisenreich at second base and 2 outs in the 9th inning. Stanton leads the league in saves. Fort Tatum. Pitching change for the Braves. We're in the 9th. It's 5-3 Atlanta. Back after these messages.
Talk about their selection. You have all day?
Unbelievable shirts and ties.
If you need it, they have it.
He's a 44 long.
And I'm a tough fit.
Today's man had over 100 suits in his size.
It's like a superstore for men's clothes.
The savings are sensational on the suits of summer at Today's Man. Cotton-rich poplins or featherweight seersuckers beat the heat for just $99. Luxurious linen or tropical wool blends are just $129 or 2 for $199. Today's Man, 30 to 40% below better department and men's specialty stores every day.
7 big games are coming up. First, the Expos. Thursday, May 20th. Friday, May 21st. Instant vacation night, Saturday, May 22nd. And Sunday afternoon, May 23rd, when all kids 14 and under get a free equipment bag. Then it's the Mets. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, May 24th, 25th, and 26th, all at 7:35. Call 463-1000.
Mike Stanton, the hard-throwing left-hander coming on. This will be his 21st game. He's won 1, lost 1, 14 saves. 3.71 ERA in 17 innings. He's given up 15 hits and 7 earned runs. 10 strikeouts and 8 walks. Leads the league in saves, one ahead of the Phil's Mitch Williams. And he'll try to get out Lenny Dykstra. Lenny singled off him last night. Lenny lifetime is 1 for 4 against Stanton. Eisenreich at second base with 2 outs. So here's Dykstra. Phil's trail by 2 here in the 9th inning. One strike to Dykstra.
Couldn't do much with that pitch. Outside corner fastball.
Did not like that call. He's in the hole, 0-2.
I thought it was outside. It was very close. You wouldn't want to take another one right there.
No balls and 2 strikes to Lenny Dykstra. Line drive into right field, but justice is there, and this game is over. Braves have won it by a score of 5-3. Mike Stanton records his 15th save, leading the National League in that department. For the Phillies in the 9th, no runs, 1 in, no errors, and 1 left. Braves win 5-3. Back with the totals and a recap in just a moment.